Red Storm is back on the Division franchise, but for a different reason. About 2 months ago, I was talking to some Division 2 or Division 1 PvP creators out there. A lot of you know who they are, and we were talking about the future of PvP and what Red Storm has been working on. We talked about the fate of PvP in this current game, and I also was able to clarify to them what Red Storm actually does under the Ubisoft umbrella. So I will quickly summarize what Red Storm actually does to you guys. Red Storm is the original Tom Clancy studio. Their job right now on the Ubisoft is in the Division franchise, and they're meant to create the foundation and the format for PvP while staying true to the Tom Clancy's books or staying true to the lore. After development is over for any game, Red Storm is then moved over to supervise or assist in PvP development for other games. They often serve as consultants to other franchises in their PvP modes as well. They are full-time developers in the first half of any Division game, and that is one of the things that makes those games look great at the very start. However, Red Storm is not a live service team. That is why after a game is maybe a year or so into their release, they seem to fall short because Red Storm is no longer in charge of those games. They now hand it over to the main developers, which means Red Storm now hands it over to Massive Entertainment, and that is basically what happened or what is going on right now with the Division franchise. Red Storm develops the PvP experience and they hand it over to Massive, and it's all up to Massive Entertainment to determine the fate of PvP with the blueprint that Red Storm has laid out for them. What is Red Storm working on now? Well, Red Storm is working on the next installment of the Division franchise. Ubisoft make most of their money in sequels, and with the next generation of consoles being here, Ubisoft is very close to announcing the next major DLC for Division or outright just announce Division 3. Now, this is not the first time that Ubisoft will scrap a DLC and announce a sequel instead. There was supposed to be one more major DLC for Division 1, however, they scrapped it and announced Division 2 instead. So that is one of the things that you're going to be looking at right now as far as the next 9 months to a year in the Division franchise. In my previous video, I have talked about the initial proposals for Division 3 and what they would likely do, what will likely happen in this game. Red Storm has gone rogue with their Twitter profile, and they have raised the marker to let everybody know that they are back, and that is basically one of the things that you can see on the screen right now. From what I was told in the past by some of my insider sources, they are working on Division 3, but that also doesn't mean that they don't have influence on the end of Division 2 as a final farewell to the current installment and close the story of this chapter. Season 4 is going to be story heavy in terms of this current installment of Division, and it will lead us to the end game that then prepares us for Division 3. Division 3 will be the next generation release for Ubisoft's games, but I don't know if it is ready yet. I don't know if it will be released complete or if it will be broken just as some of their other games. Anyways, this is quite an interesting thing, an interesting story for a lot of people. I don't know where a lot of you stand in terms of buying a Division game now, but let me know what you think down below in the comment section. Now, if I do not get a cease and desist for talking, I will basically talk more about a lot of these things and what is going on behind the scenes, what I've been able to find out. Anyways, thanks for watching. It's DA signing out. I'll see you in the next one.